Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is V. For today's video, we are going to be talking about the stages that come next after university. I am genuinely at a crossroads, very conflicted, and I just thought I'd share it with you guys because I'm so sure, like what I always find out, that someone else is feeling the same way or going through the same thing, and I think the comments are always so helpful for me. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So for those of you who are new, welcome to the family, and for those of you who've always been here, thanks for coming back. It means the world to me. And if you are new, please press this red button right here that says subscribe, because it really helps me out a lot and just has our family growing and glowing and glowing and growing. Anyhow, let's get straight into the nitty-gritty. I'm gonna tell you the four options that I've got for post-university, and then we can weigh up together and see what you might think I should do next. So, background information for anyone who might be new is I studied for my undergraduate degree at Oxford University from 2016 to 2020, and then I went on to my postgraduate degree from when did I start? September 2020, and it will end in May 2021. And I'm currently studying international education policy at Harvard University. And now here is the big spanner in the works that I never thought was even something I was considering, but apparently I'm now thinking about doing a doctorate, a PhD. Like, what? I literally never thought that was something that I'd say. But since starting my master's and realizing how different school is when you care about what you're studying about, I'm not saying I didn't care about what I did at Oxford. I did. It's just I chose it when I was so young, and you lose the momentum, right? Whereas now I'm older, I know what my passions are, I know where I want to go with life. I'm now studying something that's relevant to that. So every day I'm finding myself rewatching lectures, doing all the readings, getting really great marks at school. Like, I've been getting consistent A's and B's, which is great. Like, I really am so proud of that. And I'm just like, imagine what a doctorate would be like when you get even more specific. The research is based on what you care about, and I'd want to do my doctorate in either education or a doctorate in education leadership. So either way, I want to be working around policy, gender, girls' education. You guys know this. You guys already know where I stand with all of this stuff. So that's an option that's come up that I just didn't even think was a thing for me. And my brother and my mom are going to be so happy with themselves because they've been planting seeds about me doing a graduate degree in, like, a doctorate, but doing a doctorate, a PhD, and I was always so against it. And now I'm like, this is sounding like something I'd really like to do. But I also understand that a lot of people, which is what's happening on Instagram in the comments right now, they're saying, V, that you want to go and get some experience first, that you want to be in the field and then go and do a doctorate, which I understand, and it's making me conflicted because I think they're absolutely correct, but another part of me still has the energy. I still want to study. I still want to just go and like learn about it and then go and apply it. But I know a lot of people would go the other way, go and learn and about things and then come and then study it. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's really conflicting. I'd never considered doing a PhD before, and now since the past day or two, it's circulating in my mind, and it's like, this is making sense. So there's that. Second thing is, I want to take some time out. If I did take some time out, I'd want to write a book. That's something I'd really like to do. I'd like to write a book and publish a book all about, I'm not gonna say what it's about, but if you know me and you know what I care about, all these things, like, you could figure it out when you hear it. If it ever does come out, you'll be like, makes sense, this is so V. So it would obviously be around all these things that I have been fighting for and stuff. So that's something I'd want to do, like take out some time to write a book, and that takes a year or so. So maybe while I'm writing the book, I could be traveling around the world and doing teaching, just to get experience and things like that, and actually go and apply the things I've been studying in my master's degree. The third thing that I'm thinking about, which once again it's just hit the forefront of my mind and I'd never considered it before, but I was talking to one of the professors at Harvard, well, two of them. One of them I spoke to was the one who planted the PhD seed. She was like, your writing is too incredible, like the things you've been producing are so good that like we would be losing out by not having you like doing a research program and writing about your thoughts and ideas and stuff like that. So she planted that seed first. Then the second seed was planted by an incredible man who said, like, if you care so much about Zimbabwean education and girls and female education, all that kind of stuff, why don't you go and work in government for a little while, like a few years, get your feet stuck on the ground, gain some credibility amongst people who are already doing the work, because you've got to be able to learn from those around you, which I agree with 100%. I would never want to storm into Zimbabwe and act like the big I am, because I'm not. I need to actually go in there and absorb information about what's already been happening and what people have already been fighting for, I suppose. So he said, why don't you go to Zimbabwe, lay down some roots there and work in government for a bit, and then come back, maybe do your doctorate then, and then go back, and then obviously you'll be striving to become a minister of education and stuff like that, which is very true. So there's that option, right? Fourth option is, oh, by the way, if I was going to do this doctorate, I would be doing it in education in the States. But the fourth option is, which I've just thought about literally in the past few hours, what if I were to do a doctorate, but do it in Zimbabwe while working there? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So work for an organization to do with education, or maybe if the government will have me, work for the Zimbabwean government part-time kind of thing while I'm getting a doctorate from the University of Zimbabwe in education. I mean, doesn't that sound like the move, you know? I think that makes sense. If I'm going to be working there, if I'm going to be doing and making policy reform for that country, surely I should get a degree in education from that country so I know exactly what I'm talking about, and I'd have experienced teaching there, all that kind of stuff. So that's 4 options. The last option, it's not really an option, and no one's gonna even suggest I can do this, so don't even know why I'm proposing it. But the last option is to perhaps take some time off, take out a year and do nothing, you know. But that's not something that I would even want to do, so I don't even know why I said it. And oh my god, how did I forget the main option? The creme de la creme, the be all and end all, the thing that I'd want to do if I could forever. The other option, which I could see myself mixing into these somehow, is expanding and evolving Empowered by V. I'd have to change the name, absolutely. Like, the name is not staying. It's not something that I like. I don't like that it has my name in it, because empowerment is not about what I can do for you. It's about you finding what's already in you. Do you know what I mean? So it's not Empowered by V. I'm just helping you discover what's already within you, because empowerment comes from within, which is something I was taught by a very wise man. So developing Empowered by V, changing the name, getting a board of directors, getting advisors, making it a whole thing that functions globally every single year. And essentially, I don't know if you guys have heard of One Young World. You should Google it. It's an incredible organization. Making Empowered by V, or whatever it will be called, into that, but for students, and empowerment for going to university and beyond, so life post university. So just expanding and developing Empowered by V, which already has about 4,000 students in the network, which is insane. And I would love to do that for life, be the director and founder of that, and have that grow into something that literally helps to change lives on an academic scale. So, but I feel like I could do that while pursuing a doctorate in the US, or while doing a doctorate in Zimbabwe, or while I'm writing my book and taking time out and exploring teachings and things like that. I could be so I feel like Empowered by V is going to be at the core regardless, you know. And obviously running this channel, which I don't know, will that survive? I don't know. I hope you guys can see why I'm in a dilemma / pickle. There's a lot, and it's the time to decide now. My degree ends in 6 months, so in 6 months time, which is not very long if you think about it. We've been in lockdown since March, so think about it like that. Yeah. I am conflicted. And also, the last thing is, there's always, I mean, I'm grateful for this. I don't want to say this like I'm complaining, because this is insane that it's even a thing. But there are always job offers. There are always job offers from these amazing companies. But I also want to do my own thing. And I also don't want to waste what we've got going on here on the internet, right? But I also don't want to not live in real life, because what if I miss the train? I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Please comment. I don't know if you guys know this, but I literally always take your comments, and there's some things I wouldn't have even considered, but I really do want to do a doctorate now. I'm really keen on the idea of doing a doctorate now, but maybe not directly after my master's, maybe take out a year. So remember, that is an option. It's not to do a doctorate or not to do a doctorate, it's when to do the doctorate. I'm definitely wanting to do a doctorate now. I've got the idea in my head, and where to do it. Like, where should we do it, right? Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard, Yale, Princeton. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm confused, and this is just making me more confused. I need to hear what you guys think, and the longer I take just having this video here, the longer it's gonna take to hear your thoughts. Also, I dyed my hair. I dyed it brown. Tell me if you guys like it or not. I'm gonna go now. Comment. I'm gonna meet you guys in the comments. Love you so much, and I'm sorry for always being a mess and never knowing what I'm doing with my life, because y'all deserve better than this behavior. But anyway, see you soon. Bye.